What's going on, everyone? Clark Bartram here, and the purpose of this video today is to encourage you, like always. And speaking of encouragement, I have arguably one of the most encouraging people that I've ever met in my life, and it's not just me saying that, it is everybody that he is now coming into contact with. And it's really kind of funny how life works out, because oftentimes you don't realize the position that you're going to end up in life. And I can promise you that the gentleman and the friend and the guy that I've come to love never imagined in his life, as it is right now, that he would be encouraging people in their health and fitness walk. So this young man right here, his name is Scott McConnell. He's from way up there in Buffalo Narrows, Canada. And he is someone that I have come to love, and you're going to find out really quickly why. He's in my coaching group, and I just want to talk to him today about his journey in his health and fitness movement. And it didn't start at a very good place. Am I right, Scott?
You're correct.
Okay, so this is Scott McConnell once again, and he joined my coaching program how long ago, Scott?
Last February, Clark. Just around the end of February, we started this whole journey.
So what was your situation when you found me on the internet, or whatever you found me? What was your situation prior to you looking on the internet and searching for whatever it was that you searched for?
Basically, Clark, everything had gone to hell in a handbasket for me. My health was at the lowest it's ever been. My mindset was heavy depression. I had no ambition to do anything. I've been a musician for 30 years, and I haven't picked up a guitar until now for about 7 years. And that's, to me, that's my life. And anyway, I found you on the net, and I always kept trying. You know, I never gave up. And so I thought, well, geez, I'll try this guy. And here we are now. I mean, from where I was, you know, just basically waiting to die. And like I said to you, you asked me that question, why do you want to join the group, Scott? And I said, because I want to fucking live, that's why. And thanks to you, I'm living.
That's real talk, brother. Here we go again. The first day we talked on the phone, we were both crying because it was real, and it's getting real again right now. And I want to keep it that way, because there are a lot of people out there who are in a situation that was very similar to yours. What did your doctors tell you prior to coming into this program?
You know, I spent years going to doctors and specialists, and I drive 2.5 hours to get a 15-minute consultation with a specialist, and gave me a puffer. Here, take this home and puff on it. Well, big frickin' deal. You know, and so anyway, I bought myself a treadmill. I thought, I'm going to keep trying, or a tread climber, sorry, Bowflex. Spent $1,200, and I got up to 5 minutes a day. I'm on oxygen, okay? You got to remember this. I got up to 5 minutes a day, and I was proud as hell, because before that, I couldn't even do 2 minutes, okay? So now I'm getting better. The specialist that I got referred to told me, he says, you're wasting your time. There's no sense even trying that. He said, you're not accomplishing nothing. And so, you know, you go away from that, and he's the specialist, he's the professional, and so now I've got the mindset that, okay, well, I guess I'm going to die. You know, so...
So this is a medical professional telling you to give up, quit, just throw in the towel and die, basically.
Basically. I mean, yeah, if you read between the lines, that's basically what he said to me.
That's scary, man. And so for those of you who don't know, and obviously you don't, Scott has COPD. So he said he's on oxygen. Typically he wears oxygen. He's tethered to a container that helps him breathe. He's got, what do you have, half of one lung left?
No, it's kind of both lungs, but obviously one's worse than the other. But they told me the last test that I had was 24% lung function.
Okay.
That's it.
So now, You are way out there in the middle of nowhere and there's no gyms available. You bought this tread climber, you started my program, and something that you did was super encouraging to me. You started walking back and forth down your hallway and you measured it out. You were doing it, if I remember correctly, it was like 33 times back and forth to get a quarter of a mile, right?
That's right, yeah, you remember.
So talk about determination, guys. Listen, man, there's never a reason to quit. There's never a reason to give up. And the reason I brought Scott on here today was to give you an example of somebody who is out there living this. Now, how many paths are you going back and forth now?
Right now, you know what, Clark, I give up on counting because when I was doing the quarter mile, it was probably taking me about 10 minutes. I figured out roughly 10 minutes of walk. And I thought, holy man, look at me go. And now, Clark, I've no less than 30 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes is where I'm at now, comfortably.
And you're not, if you guys notice, he's not on oxygen right now. So how often were you on oxygen before, and how often do you take it off now and just breathe on your own with strong lungs?
Before, Clark, I could not take the hose off. Otherwise, I'd be running short of breath. And now, actually, when I give you my last blood test, I didn't wear the hose in the clinic, and I'm in there for about an hour because I saw a new physician, and so she got to know me a little bit better, and so I'm sitting there for an hour without this thing on, and at the end of the deal, she says, "Well, I'll check your oxygen, I'll check your blood pressure, and the whole deal," and my oxygen never went below 90. And for those of you that don't know, anything below 90 is danger. And I was sitting there without oxygen, 90 to 93%, which for me is bloody fantastic.
Dude, that is phenomenal. So let's talk about your blood work. So when you came into the program, the first thing I said was, we need to see your blood. I need to know what's going on. There are markers in your blood, people, that will determine whether or not you're making progress. I'm not the type of guy who wants to just guess, okay, you lost 10 pounds. That's bullshit. It doesn't matter what you weigh on the scale. What matters is what your blood is telling you. So
Right.
you came to me with your new blood work the other day. Tell me what happened.
Basically, I'll go back to, this is the second 3-month stint between while I've been on the program, let's say. The first 3 months, or prior to that, here again, I went to see the doctor, and man, you got to be on cholesterol pills. Your cholesterol's through the roof, and blah, blah, blah. And so I'm worried again. Now I got something else. And I said, well, I take these pills, things will be good after a while. No, this is going to be, long term, you're in bad shape, babe. Okay, so the first 3 months I continued my workouts. That's when we got the juicing thing going. I juiced for 4 weeks, which is anybody out there that says that you need to eat lots of food, you're crazy, because you don't. Anyway, long story short, my cholesterol now is perfect. It's at the low end of normal. I have no cholesterol. So you tell me what these doctors are thinking. I don't understand it, Clark.
Well, you have cholesterol, but it's not high or dangerous.
No, it's normal. It's
right.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that, boom, no medication. You don't need to get on any sort of medication for that. So what about your testosterone and your estrogen?
The first 3 months, I was the first time I asked, because you have to get permission to get it tested. The first test was 190, anything, blah, blah. I can't remember. Anyway, the testosterone was normal, in a normal level. I think it was about 8 or something. The estrogen was high. It was 196. You know, you got the man boobies on, the tears are flowing, and everything else. And now the my testosterone has gone from 8 upwards to 10 point something now, and the estrogen was at 196, and it's down 30 points to 169, I believe it is, Clark.
So what did your doctors say about that?
Whatever you're doing, do it. Keep doing it.
So your doctors are happy with what is happening in your body is really what I want to get to the bottom line. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I'm not suggesting any medical advice. I'm simply giving you guys a testimonial of somebody who said, I just want to fucking live. And the doctor said, give it up and quit. This ain't working. And now he's gone from walking back and forth in his hallway 33 times in 10 minutes to now going an hour nonstop, working outside, cutting trees, not wearing his oxygen, seeing definite improvement from his blood. Guys, listen, the point in this video, in this interview, is to bring you a real person who had a real situation, who was really scared about the future, about the possibility of no future. You see the beautiful home that he lives in. This guy's worked hard. He was a great athlete in high school. He was recruited to play hockey in Canada. And then his life took a shift at some point, and he found himself in a body that he wasn't happy with anymore. And he was reaching out for help, and he couldn't get help from the people that he thought he should be getting help from. So somehow he came onto a fitness program where we ended up together. And now this guy is living a life that is healthy. It is happy. He's engaging with other guys. And here's what I want to say in closing, Scott, and I want to give you the final words. I started this interview with the fact that you are now a coach. You see how much love the guys have for you in this group. You saw my best friend, Rich King, in Canton, Ohio yesterday talking about you. You see when you do a video, all the guys saying, yes, coach. They're calling you a coach now. They're looking to you for advice, man. How do you feel about that?
It's humbling. I have no words how someone like me could affect other people. I mean, I'm like you, Clark. I've got a heart of gold. I just want to do good and help people. And if I can help one person, then that makes it all worth it. I'm sorry, but this shit is real. And anybody that is in my situation or close to it, God damn it, get a hold of Clark and get on this program, because it'll change your life too, like it's changed mine. And God love you, Clark.
I love you, brother. Listen, you're affecting more than one person. You're affecting hundreds in our group. You know those guys love you. You know those guys look to you. If I died tomorrow, you could take over this group and be the leader and the coach, regardless of what you might see in the mirror, regardless of how you might feel. You are a leader. You are a person who is living this lifestyle. And everyone watching, I want this to be living proof to you that it doesn't matter how you look. What matters is how you function, how you feel, what your blood is telling you. Scott, I want to give you the final words to tell everyone out there. And don't build me up. I want you to encourage them. I want you to encourage these guys out there that we're in a similar situation to you.
You know, you guys out there that are watching this, believe what I'm telling you, what Clark's telling you. I mean, this is a super program. The guys in here are fantastic. The support is unbelievable. Clark he knows his shit, believe me. He's the real deal. He will help you achieve whatever goal you need to achieve, like he's helped me and many, many, many others. Anybody on this group will attest to that. Believe me, it's worth it. If it can work for me, you guys, it can work for you too. So join up and let's get it together.
Brother, I love you. You know how much I love you.
Me too, buddy.
Man, I'm so fired up, brother. So have a wonderful day. We'll talk offline. We're going to end this interview right now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is real. Your life is important, so you can make a change. Make it a great day, everyone. See ya.
See you, Clark.